They say like the things that you hate about people or the things that you hate about yourself. It's totally true. We're all mirrors for each other. Everything inside you that gets uncomfortable when you're around somebody else or some situation that makes you uncomfortable, it's because there's something inside of you that you need to look at. But you know what? That's my opinion. And you don't even have to listen to that. What I will say is I've found a way, this path to my own sort of enlightenment. And sometimes when I talk about it, it comes out with an accent, this crazy British accent. And it has a character, and its name is Lila Hum. And those of you who know me know this, and those of you who don't know me don't know this. If you think I'm crazy, I don't care anymore. This is me coming out of the closet. You know what? When I'm able to tap into this space, I'm happy. I'm truly happy. I feel enlightened. I feel free. And the only time I don't feel that way is when I'm stuck in the midst of a bunch of people that are telling me what I should or shouldn't be, what's acceptable and what's not, or what path I'm supposed to take, or what path you're not supposed to take, or what you're supposed to do, or what you're not supposed to do. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm living in this, pretty much. Well, I mean, I stay with friends a lot, but I woke up here this morning. It's beautiful. And I slept better last night. The night before, no offense to anybody, the night before I slept at a friend's place, a new friend, in basically a glass mansion in the Hollywood Hills. That was amazing. It's like my dream house. Beautiful, so lucky, so grateful. But I have to be honest in that this morning I woke up in my car. And I slept better last night and woke up happier this morning than I woke up this entire week. And again, I love all my friends. I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful, and I know that everyone means well. Everyone means well for everyone else. But if we could all just stop critiquing the shit out of each other and just accept our differences and accept that we have different paths to get to wherever it is that we're going. And accept that all this external everything, the answers are not outside of you. The answers are right here. They're within. It's love. It's love for yourself. And it's love when you have that love for yourself and that forgiveness. That forgiveness for yourself and for everybody, for everyone's differences and all that. The world is yours. Freedom is yours. You realize that there's nowhere that you need to get to, nothing that you need to do. You're already there. You're already free. Just let go of all the judgments, all the fears, most importantly, all the self-loathing, the self-hating, all that. I know so many people, I've been talking to so many people lately who have been experiencing this sort of like low-level depression for a long time, myself included, a lot. It's a dissatisfaction with oneself. There's a big truck coming by, it's very loud. So, it's a dissatisfaction with oneself. It's self-loathing. I like right as I'm talking about this, like a yucky, loud truck comes by. Ah! We'll wait. So, I will say one thing. Everyone has their own way to get to whatever the path is to get them to the space, the all-expansive space of realizing that everything is all one thing, and we're not separate, and the answers are not outside of us, and there's no reason to continue to keep creating these imaginary boundaries of me and you and this and that and separateness. It's all, we're all one thing. It's all one big beautiful symphony. It's grey. It's not black and white. There's contrast here for a reason. My favorite quote is by Khalil Gibran, which I quote all the time. It's the deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. So and also Rumi says, every being what is it, something like every being is a guest house. Invite them in, even those who basically mess up your house. Thank them all, because they're all here to teach you a lesson. I'm way paraphrasing that wrong, but that's the idea. Is everything is here to teach us a lesson. We are God experiencing itself through us, individually and collectively, and we are creating this reality minute by minute. And the one thing that we can do to change, if you're tired of the way that things are functioning, if you're tired of this old paradigm system of people hating each other and hating themselves, whatever, the one thing you can do is stop hating yourself. And it's not hate necessarily, but that low-level depression you're feeling, that sense of dissatisfaction, that I don't really know what I'm doing thing that you can't quite get your finger on, it's a version of self-loathing. And we've just all been taught to do it, like down the generations. We've been taught to like not like ourselves, so many of us, and to think that life is hard and it's a struggle. But you know what? It doesn't actually have to be. It's supposed to be joyous. You're supposed to be finding joy. You're supposed to be doing what makes you feel like the most beautiful, brilliant, amazing human being that you can be. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And if you don't like my accent and you don't like the way it's coming out, or you think I'm crazy, I don't really give a shit anymore. And I suggest that you stop giving a shit what people think as well, because that's really the key. But you know, it's like we all mean well. I know that like a lot of my wonderful, wonderful friends and people that I love so much, that have been overly critical of me lately, I know they mean well, and I know they just want the best. It's sort of like in our nature to try to protect one another, because we're all just animals out on the prairie. We're running around like deer scared of a lion, and our fight or flight, Abdullah Blangada, whatever it's called, gets set off, and we're constantly like looking for fears. Like, oh, what's the next thing to fear? What's the next, we're trying to protect ourselves from the world. We're trying to control our environment so that there's nothing to fear. That's why we buy insurance policies. We're trying to control everything. But you know what? You can't control it. I mean, you can sort of manifest whatever you can visualize and believe. You can make manifest, but at the same time, you've got to let go of control. When you let go of everything and realize that, hello, fancy car, hello, nice car. Realize that nothing matters, and it's all pretend. We're all just playing pretend. This whole universe is all just a big game of pretend. When you realize that, you stop being so hard on yourself and on everyone else, and just let things be. Just be. Just be. Just let it be, man, let it be. It's true. And I know this all sounds nuts, but I woke up here this morning feeling free for the first time in a while, and just not caring anymore. I don't care anymore what anybody thinks. And I don't think anyone else should care anymore what anybody thinks. You should just be you. Just be you. That's all you can do, is just be the real you. And love yourself for it. Forgive yourself every single day and love yourself. And once you do that, you'll find that love and that forgiveness for everyone else too. And then we can start to actually shift the universe. We can actually start to shift the way that things have been functioning. When we start to love ourselves, when we start to find forgiveness for everything, we start to let go of all this shit we're hanging on to, things will start to shift. They will, because we're all creating what's happening here all together collectively. If we could just work together, just love each other. Just love each other. And now it sounds like hippie woo-woo bullshit, and I don't care about words like hippie, woo-woo, manifesting, chakras. I don't give a shit. I'm going to talk however I'm going to talk, and I'm going to be whoever I'm going to be, and I suggest you do the same. And if people want to give you a hard time, well then, it's too bad. If you don't like this video and you don't like me, change the channel. That's the beauty of having so many options. So, my name is Lila Hum. This is my character anyway, and I like to be when I talk about these things. I love everybody, well, some of you are still stuck in things and you're a bit irritating, but I'll just stay away from you for now. And in the interim, I've got so many people in my world. I'm so very lucky. I'm so very fortunate. And this world is an absolutely beautiful place. And it definitely helps to go to places like this. I don't know if I'd be making this video if I was in the middle of the city. I definitely wouldn't have been making it a couple of days ago. I don't always stay in this place. This expansive space. A couple of days ago I was in the midst of depression. But you know what? We're experiencing all these things all the time. The dark, the light. Just accept it within yourself. If you're not feeling like super happy today, that's okay. You're okay. You're still enough. You're still a good human being. And you're still trying. And, you know, just let go of that stuff as you can. But take a nap. This life is here for us to enjoy, to explore, to be whoever it is that we are. The best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. And this is my introductory video to me doing that. So if you want to start following any of my future videos, I'm at Lila Hum on YouTube. Lila Humm, I think. Instagram, Lila Hum, with one M, I believe. And I've got photography elsewhere. I can put those links up. And I'll also probably be on a couple different websites, but we'll figure that all out later. Alright, peace and blessings. I love everybody. Have a beautiful day.